Happy Sunday in the 6th. The Toronto Tempo hosting the Chicago Sky. Tempo looking for their first Commissioner's Cup win, hoping to do it at home. And Izzy Harrison back in the lineup. She'll be rocking her Tempo uniform for the first time. Long-awaited season debut. And Skylar Diggs, though rolling off of 24 points Friday, she had 23 against the Tempo in their last meeting. They'll have to find a way to contain her. Battle of the bigs here at Tip, Savali, and Tardoso. But it's Skylar Diggs with first possession to paint off the double drag up top. They're going to put you in screens. They're going to try to find their bigs in the paint. You see Banham guarding him on, but she finds Savali off the rim, gets it back. She only scored 2 points in the first quarter, so she's already eclipsed that. There we go. Now Stevens using her strength. Eyeing up some options, they took the perimeter. Now Sykes comes in. She had 17 points against the Convo last meeting. How about that down pass? Doesn't go. Allman quick to it. Using speed. Sykes with a drive, and finished. He woke up right and ready to go back home after that Wednesday game in New York. Cardoso battling, no call on that, she wanted it. Almont in the paint. That's where they found all their points so far. Waiting for the screen. Finds Yeshkedad. A battle now. A corner three for Savali. Fueled in fire. She's clearly got a matchup against Chicago. She likes Stevens. Battling for it now. Stevens, by the way, her earlier block means she is now patience waiting for Stevens. And how about this? What a battle. Savali one-handed with the finish.
Oh my.
Managed to get the shot off, but into the hands of Sykes. In comes Slim. Slim even off the mismatch makes it. Hey, listen, you just limited minutes tonight. Just get out there, find your rhythm, but always a positive when you return bets like that. And an important presence. Mabry for 3. Sabalai, Tio Harrison. Kicked out. Evades the pressure. The battle of the bigs right now being won again by Savali, but things are still early in this game. Banham from T. She's just a nice star for the Toronto Tempo, now already up to those 10 points. Double digits for Lee. As we see Cond and Harrison lining up the triple, Harrison's first points. As a member of the Turbos team. Stevens and Jacquez. Jacquez from UCLA unfortunately not playing against her former teammate in right. Jacquez is probably going to start when she's back in full stride. You see her though already getting into the game. A nice assist off some pick actions. A nice face from Harrison, but enough of a touch on the ball. How come this guy? A team also break in transition when they can get, puts it up for 3, and there's Savali with the rebound. Laura Yeshkedad from Lithuania. Oscar class. Stanford Collegiate. Stand up. That was after the Titanic camp. But right now back to the action on the court. Mabry finds Harrison open, getting some important minutes. Here with this team, they're also shorthanded. Sykes, double team, still finds room, and in the corner. To the wing. Then she comes up, and denied by Mabry. Some great ball movement here from Chicago. It's what they're known for. And Sheldon knocks down that 3. Only 5 fast break points so far for the Sky. Tempo lead the league in allowing the fewest fast break points early in the season. Cardoso off the glass, and that's why you've got to challenge her on this end of the court, because offensively she can find some easy ones. Harrison, easy Harrison. It was contested and it didn't matter. Came up big. Something crowded here. That was a thing. They last played Chicago and the Sky put up 104. She did not. I know we're doing the game that you're talking about defense, but it's fun when we score 2. Well, and that's what creates it, as we've heard time and time again. And this is Rondello's recipe. And this is what she wants to see at Sheldon's game. Still just over 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Stefo at 55 points against Chicago on the first half last time. Very close to winning this quarter. Diggins. This is what Skylar Diggins does. Her athleticism. Oh my. Camda gets the bucket key. Pulls it down. Camda handles it well. Finds Seville. Moving, cutting. Feels like a team really knowing itself right now. Much air on that ball. Part of Hawk has his 3. There's 0 for 6. Stevens finds the finish. Brings those Sky defenders her way. Matched up, that opens up Savali. Very quick, very early. Probably because of that, the first half ended a little adversity, of course. Challenge getting overturned in Toronto's favor. Mabry. Sykes through the contact and 1. Mabry looking for 3. Toronto with 2 3-pointers made in the first half. Everything else been in the paint or at the rejects the handoff. went downhill, but out comes Cloud Coast too. Coast, the bounce pass. You can't afford to miss layups because to me, those missed layups are basically a first pass and a fast break. Alma, Yeshketa fade away. Cloud working in quick off the screen. And then Steven says, "Get out of my way." They're now down by 6. They've got an 18-point lead. Mabry loses the handle. Out comes Hacks. You're not going to catch her, but the ball's hauling for the screen. Hand evades at Cloud, into heavy traffic. Cardoso with a solid screen as Hacks capitalizes. Find their continuity. You've got a great screener in. Cardoso out there. Use her. Slim. Ball rolls off. Harrison there with the rebound and 1. Sykes, 14 points. Rebounds, 3 assists. She drives, no call. Away go. Chicago to Cloud. Right now, slight edge for the Sky with 14. Bounce past the inside. Hacks, matched up with Sykes. Slim. Mentioned she's leading the game with 23 points. She now has 15-plus points in 4 straight games. Part of the Tempo's $1 million backboard. Steven, she was so speedy. We have so many nicknames for her that I never got to throw in something. Speedy. So quick with it, along with Slim off the glass. I think that's Speedy. Yeah, I think that's Speedy right there. Mabry, and look to Harrison from D. Toronto, which we really just haven't had the luxury of consistently seeing. Someone's usually going to have that. Shot. Oh, and Shelter. Mabry behind the back to get away from Jacquez. She's got 2 on her. Harrison's up top. Condé for 3. A 21-point lead here for the Tempo. They've held it the entire game. By the way, Toronto. They're rolling. They're firing on all cylinders. Hawk has a few minutes here for that development player. Buttering to make good there, a bounce pass to the inside. And what a finish from Sheldon. Today, we're going to get there. Maria Mabry with 6 assists. That has been such a key part of all of this SA team. 18 assists. Patience there to get them 4. Tempo fans as they'll go above 500. A lot for this Tempo team to be proud of. Performance from your team from last game. Just talk about how proud you are of this team. Oh man, I'm really proud. Coach came into the locker room right before the game and she's like, "We haven't played good at home." And we all were just like, yeah, it's kind of the truth. And just to come out here, play up for Middleville, Poland and Chicago. We're in the Commissioner's Cup.